Namaskar, I am Advocate Saurabh Kunal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we discuss issues of legal and financial education. So friends, today we are going to discuss about section 124 of the Indian Penal Code. Section 124 of the Indian Penal Code has provision for punishment in case if someone assault on the president or the governor with intent to exercise his lawful power or refrain from that. So the provision which deals with such condition or such situation is in section 124 of the Indian Penal Code. So today in this video we are going to analyze section 124 of the Indian Penal Code. But before that, I want to request all of you that if you are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell button to get notification of all the updates. Friends, I also request you to please visit my YouTube channel page and check out the playlist, because this playlist are on different issues like legal drafting, CRPC, IPC. So there are numerous knowledgeable and informative videos in those playlists, so please check it out. Now coming back to the topic, if any person with a criminal intent, with a criminal force attacks or attempt to attack on the president or the governor with the intent to use the lawful power or restrain those lawful power, shall be punished with imprisonment for a term of 7 years. So in case if any person with a criminal force assaults the president of India or the governor of any state of India with a intention to use the power or refrain the power exercised lawfully exercised by him, will be punished. So the provision of punishment is under section 124 of the Indian Penal Code. So before analyzing it further, it's important to understand what is written under the provision of section 124 of the IPC. So section 124 of the IPC says assaulting president, governor, etc. with intent to compel or restrain the exercise of any lawful power. Whoever with the intention of inducing or compelling the president of India or the governor of any state to exercise or refrain from exercising in any manner any of the lawful power of such president or governor, assaults or wrongfully restrain or attempts wrongfully to restrain or by means of criminal force or the show of criminal force or attempts to overawe such president or governor, shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 7 years and shall also be liable to fine. So it has categorically and clearly mentioned that anybody who assault the president of India or the governor of any state with a criminal intention to exercise the lawful power, his lawful power, or to refrain him from exercising his lawful power with a criminal force, shall be punished with the imprisonment of 7 years. Now it is also very important to provide you details about this classification of this offense. This offense is a cognizable offense. Cognizable offense means a police officer just on the information can arrest the accused. He don't need any warrant of the court. Secondly, it is non-bailable offense. Non-bailable offense means the accused cannot be granted bail from the police station itself. The accused has to move the bail application to the court, and here the court where this is triable is the court of session. So such cases are triable exclusively in the court of session. And finally, such cases are non-compoundable in nature. Non-compoundable means there is no scope of any compromise between the parties. So this is all about section 124 of the Indian Penal Code. So I'll be coming again with more videos like this. Till then, take care. Namaskar.